You don't even know where the speakeasy is going to be. You know what borough it's going to be in, but you don't know the location until like 3 days before the speakeasy.
Hopefully tomorrow.
You know what I mean? Like people like, oh, you know the speakeasy is coming, so you like, yo, keep me posted. But then it's like, oh, word.
The last one, me and Pharaoh didn't know where it was at until like 3 days before. I had to show. I'd never been to the place before the night of the speakeasy. I just knew that we were supposed to show up here, and the speakeasy was apparently happening. And I showed up with the food and all the other specialty things that the speakeasy has, and it was there. It was there waiting for me. People are, you know, in vibes.
New York City tradition, New York City culture, you know, being born and bred here, you know, you pick up certain things that are innate to me, you know what I'm saying, being as, you know, my lineage as an African man and all of that, but then it's like, you know, certain things that you pick up along the way, and like, you know, we definitely consider ourselves as somewhat as torchbearers, you know what I mean, in terms of just keeping a certain spirit alive, you know what I mean, and trying to just make sure that, you know, our people get fulfilled on the various levels that our people need to be fulfilled. So somebody tell this person where we at right
SpeakEasy. I told Heads to come through because I wanted like the artist to meet the rapper. You know, I wanted the videographer to meet the painter. You know what I'm saying? And see that those people are all present in the same community. So when you do need those other artisans or those other skills, that they were there, and that's how we could be collective. Wow. That like we could kind of like have our network to do these things for each other. It was kind of loose. Like, I wanted that, right? Like I wanted everybody to see who was real with their shit. Like you could take all the music, the lights, the stage away, and their talent was real authentic, and that's why we fucked with each other. So I wanted to establish that, and your name came up a lot. You know what I'm saying? Like I knew that you was involved in the community, your types of ways, and I knew people respected you as an artist, you know what I'm saying? And I felt like I needed somebody else who was proactive in the community to help spearhead that, and your name kept coming up. And that's why I asked you, like, yo, how can we shape this to be like something that's habitual, you know what I'm saying?
Word.
And that always comes back too, that we can still study it. Like I like that it spawned elsewhere, but I wanted us to help be responsible, you know what I'm saying? As, you know, people who was already active in the community to help guide that.
Chance will have it that both of us join in our role.
It's a new rap order sponsored event. Thank you, ladies. New rap order sponsored event. Word up.
The speakeasy in Crown Heights at my spot, like
Swift and
No posted it. You know what I mean? And it was like, cause it was your B-Day and it was my housewarming, so it was like, oh, we gonna chill.
Yeah.
Let, you know what I mean? Let the other head. So that speakeasy was dope.
Yo, real quick. Head trigger spitter, snap like middle fingers. With a haze, how I break time for you little niggas. I'm about to blow. Toot my horn. Supernova goes super hard on y'all broads. Too many superstars, so cool off like a black dwarf cools out. I'm new, old school, and y'all. Few rules involved. MCs in my way, I'ma move them off.
Don't hold back if you want me. Don't hold back nothing. I'll give you all you need. Don't hold back nothing. I've got treats, my body wants to feed you. I'll give you all you need.
We cook every speakeasy, or people help us cook every speakeasy and serve food. You know what I mean? We like you was mentioning before, it's kind of a real acknowledgement to the legacy that we come from, and that we gotta look like,
you gotta give, yo. You gotta give, you gotta share. You know what I'm saying? You gotta give, you gotta share, you gotta
be responsible too.
Be responsible.
Be an example, you know.
Be an example. Make a safe space for our people to come and commune. You know what I mean?
People offered up their cribs. You know, people also offered up their businesses. Like we was in Queens, we were in someone's place of business.
Word.
You know what I'm saying? So
Word.
like, you
And it
know,
was an art gallery. Shout out to my man E Black.
yeah, E Black had the space
Yo.
open for us, you know, after hours, you know, in Southside Jamaica, Queens.
Word up.
You know
on
what I
some
mean?
on some 2 in the morning.
Yeah.
Like word, like we out here like that.
If you don't walk anything that you squawk, then all of that is off. I'm straight from New York, I don't take no false, I don't take no shorts, I don't make no short, nothing happen. Everything I spit'll be long standing, cause I've been rapping ever since a little kid. I was with the pad in, I was doing this back in 94. I am raw, I am a carnivore, omnivore, herbivore, herbs get all for the scene. This is how I do and all of it's clean, ain't nothing muddy.
You heard the man said new rap order. I said a nigga like bang, love to slaughter. Ha ha, I got the Luger and the Ruger and I quick to do you and I don't really play with the 40 cows, I get busy with it. If a nigga want it, he can get banana splits. Cause I'm a cooney nigga, Brownville nigga, East New York nigga. We don't play nigga, do or die nigga. What you want nigga? I'm on the south side where we like to ride nigga. Leaning low in the Knicks loose 6 nigga. Yeah, I'm blingin', I do my thing and I straight bangin', orangutangin', you keep playin', I lay a clown, I get down with the saying, it can be around in your town, I go bang and bang cuz.
Word, like we out here like that.
We're in Fred One's recording studio, like they be doing sessions. We're like 100 people deep in Fred One's recording studio. You know what I'm saying? Right off the block. You know what I'm saying? So and that's how safe it is.
So then it was like, yo, when the SpeakEasy coming, like, oh, I'm there. I heard about it. I don't even gotta know what it's like. I still ain't never been there, but I don't even gotta know what it's like.
And I know it's worth coming to.
And I know it's worth coming to.
That's the only reason I wanted to document it. You know what I'm saying? Like we're using the documentation to show, to demonstrate what's happening. This is evidence of like what you can choose to participate in, because we're still not asking you to do anything. You know what I mean? And the fact that it's in a private place, like yo, you could come as you are. This I'm sure, I know for a fact, there's people who come to the SpeakEasy because they was broke and they couldn't go to something else. You know what I mean? And did more there and left with more. Because I remember building with you on like, oh, how do we engage people that aren't performers? How do we make it feel like it's theirs too? And that's what started, that's where all the other shit that you brought to the table, you know, how there's a forum, you know, there's dialogue, and then we started being more conscious about it, like what we were doing with the intent, like being more specific. That's why there's a libation. That's why it's an experience too, just being there. You're seeing some visual art, or the place might be interesting, you know what I'm saying? Like it's not just like, and that's why it's not an open mic too, you know what I mean?
When I invited Chris Slaughter, right, to the SpeakEasy at your spot, right, he was like, yo, what's the vibe up in there like? I was like, yo, it's peace, it's come through. He was like, yo, is it like open mic? I was like, yo, it's peace, it's come through. It's like, yo, is it like a house party? He was like, nah, it's peace, it's come through. Yo, is it like a lounge session? Like, yo, it's peace, it's come through. He come through, it's like, oh, it's peace. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like,
yo, that's,
you know,
that means, that's a buzzword. That means a lot.
You know what I'm saying?
It's peace in a lot of ways.
You know what I'm saying? Like a nod to the past in terms of like, we understand why it was important for our people to be able to get together in a free environment, you know, where folks can be comfortable and entertainment needs as well as their community needs could be met in the same spot. That's real key. I think that's something that's real, that's as old as the beginning of time. You know what I mean? Where folks get together and it's like, you know, it's you fellowship, but you also meet somebody new. Gravitate towards something that you've never seen before, experience something brand new in terms of art, culture, music, you know, and even
and your neighbors.
And your neighbors, you know.
And your neighbors.